Good morning. Hello, hello, and welcome back to Bird's Nest Designs. If you were with me earlier and there was no sound, I have no idea what went on, but my little sound bar just quit working. So anyway, I rebooted the computer, restarted the program, and it appears on my end anyway that now the volume is working. So if you're here live catching this, let me know before we get too far in whether or not the sound is working. Oh, good. Thank you, Tanya. Oh my goodness. It's Friday morning. These things aren't supposed to happen. These are supposed to be Monday kind of things. Anyway, welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. As I said, today I am here for coffee and a card. And for those of you joining me for the very first time, welcome. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archerville, Saskatchewan. Um, nice to hear you. Thank you so much, Carla. Thank you everybody for joining me live and for letting me know that the sound is working now. Sometimes computers just have a mind of their own, right? So we're going to continue on this coffee and a card session using the Darling Dinos bundle from Stampin' Up. This is in the January to April mini catalog on page 51, or you can find it in my online store. It's $55.75 here in Canada, and it is so cute. I just love these dinos. They have truly stolen my heart, and we've made some really great cards so far this week, and I'll share those with you when we switch the camera down. Hello, Sandra. So nice to for you to be able to catch us live. Welcome. Okay, so we are going to pair up the Darling Dinos today. Good morning, Jennifer. With the Starstruck Embossing Folder. This is one you can get through Celebration. From now till the end of February, if you spend $75, this can be the free product that you choose. It's a really cute embossing folder, and we'll show you that up close and personal when we switch the camera down. So I hope you guys all have some amazing plans for the weekend, and maybe some crafting, some stamping. I'd love to know what you're up to. We woke up to snow this morning, so it had snowed overnight, which is nice because it kind of freshens everything up, because I'm not naive to think that winter is over. So yeah, it's nice to see a nice fresh layer of snow on the ground. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have some crafty time this weekend. I've got my team meeting Sunday afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that and just hanging out in my craft gym with the dogs and the cats and just chilling. So I hope you guys have some fun plans as well. I'm gonna switch the camera down now, and we're gonna get to stamping today's coffee and a card class. Let me just, there we go. Okay, I hope you guys can still hear me. It looks on my end like you can. All right. Oh, this is a little bit crooked today. That's okay. We're not going to fuss with it because I'm a little bit worried the technology gremlins will come out. All right, so there is Darling. Good morning, Wendy. Welcome. We are playing with Darling Dinos. These are the fabulous dies. And then here is the stamp set. And as I mentioned, we're going to also include the Starstruck Embossing Folder. Let's turn on that other lamp. And let's roll up these sleeves, grab my coffee, and let's get to stamping. So today we're going to use another kind of unique color combination. We're going to be using Summer Splash, which is the cardstock I have here. And we're going to pair it up with some Daffodil Delight, Pumpkin Pie, and Granny Apple Green. So again, a few new colors that I never necessarily wouldn't mix together. I've also got a piece of gray granite cardstock. Hi, Tina, welcome. And I've got a bunch of pieces here, but we'll go through that in just a minute. The designer series paper I'm using on today's card is from the 2024-2026 in color collection. I love this circle pattern. That's my favorite one in that whole pack. In all the colors, I like this pattern. So we're going to use that. And we're just going to have some fun and make a really sweet card. So far this week, if you've missed the videos, these are the cards we've shared. Made this one on Tuesday evening. And then, of course, inside is super cute as well. So that was our Tuesday evening card. And then on Wednesday morning for coffee and a card, we made this sweet birthday card. So nice, bright, bold colors here, and then more soft, subtle colors here. But look how cute these cards are. I just love these dinos. Hi, Joan. Welcome. Alrighty. So let me get the pieces out here. We're going to need a silicone mat, which I did forget to grab. Let me grab that. Okay, I'm going to set all these pieces off here to the side and pull in our dinos. So far we have used the Brontosaurus and the T-Rex. So now today we're going to switch it up and we're going to use this guy, which I think is called a Triceratops. I am not a dinosaur expert. I just think they're super cute. And so if I've got those wrong, please correct me in the comments. But this is the little one we're going to use today. I've already pre-die cut from the basic white. I did do two. Hi, Jackie. I did do two just in case I don't stamp it quite right the first time. So let me grab, I know I put these all in blocks. There we go. Okay, so here's our cute little dino. We're going to ink it up in Tuxedo Black. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to stamp this. Just trying to line it up the best I can. The lamp hanging over my head. Okay. Oh, not bad. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't think we need to stamp her again. So we'll close this up for now. And then we're going to color our dino. So remember I told you we are using Summer Splash today. So that's going to be kind of our focal color. So I'm going to use Summer Splash and Gray Granite to color our dino. So I'm going to color this part. Summer Splash is such a pretty color. It's kind of like Coastal Cabana, only a little more, a little darker, like very little. They're very similar, but this one, I don't know what the word is. It's more saturated color maybe, like it's a lot more, it's brighter. I don't know how to explain it. Today's going to be one of those days words are going to be hard, so bear with me. But this card's going to be super cute, so it'll all be worth it. So color her with Summer Splash. And I think we'll color her spots as well. Okay, so cute. I'll come in with my darker one and we'll just add a little bit of shading. Just around like that. I don't know if we need to put a whole ton, maybe put a little bit along the edge here. What do you guys think of these dinos? I'm like so excited about them. I think they're so cute. And I've had a few people comment that after watching the videos earlier this week, they had to add it to their next order. So I hope that I'm showing you something fun and new with these guys. All right, so then we're going to switch to Gray Granite and we're going to color the body and her face and all those parts. We're going to color gray. So on the previous cards this week, we went a little more whimsical and we colored a blue dinosaur. We had a purple dinosaur. Today we're going to go a little bit more run of the mill with this one and do Gray Granite. But I think the colors really go well together. So let's color her. I've been thinking about what stamp set or bundle to feature next week. And so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'm thinking about Storybook Friends, that whole suite, because oh my gosh, so cute, those little bunnies. But let me know in the comments. Maybe you'll give me a different idea which one you think I should feature next week. I mean, I don't have all of them, so I may not have the one you suggest, but I do have a fair amount. The other one I really like is the arches, the everyday arches. Oh my gosh, that stamp set is really fun too, that whole bundle. Okay, let's see if we can get some color shading in here, her knees. Now I'm intentionally leaving the toenails, if you want to call them that, and the horns white. If you wanted to color them, you could choose any color you want that coordinates with these and you could color them in. But I just like the kind of the clean look of the white. Okay, So there is our dino. We're going to set her aside. We'll put this one off. I'll use that for another project. Then I've got a stylish shapes circle. Good morning, Laura. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, oh, Wendy would love to see Storybook Friends. Okay, so now I've got a stylish shapes square cutout. This is not the largest one, the one in from that. And we're going to take our memento again. We're also going to need Granny Apple Green. And we're going to take the flower. So this sunflower is what I'm going with. It's a sunflower. This one is in the stamp set as well. So we're going to stamp one, and then we're going to stamp another one up here. Okay. And we're going to need that again because our inside is going to need a little bit of decoration, of course. We are going to stamp now in the green. Oh, Carla, I like your thinking. Storybook Friends next week, Everyday Arches following week. I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to take and stamp the grass in Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to kind of surround the flowers. It doesn't matter, you know, it's just to add a little pop of color. So that is our flowers. Now I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Write markers. So these flowers, the spaces we're coloring are actually quite small. And so you can use your blends if you want, but I wanted to just bring in my Stampin' Write markers because honestly, I kind of forget about these sometimes because I love the Stampin' Blend so much. But these are really fun ways to color as well. And right now they're part of the starter kit deal. You can pick 2 full sets of these and add them to your starter kit at no extra charge. So that's a huge, huge promotion. We're going to stamp our color, Daffodil Delight for the centers. Again, we're playing with just some fun colors to really brighten up this card. And then we'll use some Granny Apple Green for the leaves. When I first started with Stampin' Up, we didn't have stamping blends. And so these were the only coloring markers that we had. And of course, there's other coloring tools. There's water brushes, there's blender pens, but these were the markers I was first introduced to. But then you know how it is when something new comes, sometimes you gravitate away from what you know and you start the new stuff. So it's fun to bring these back in every once in a while. They have a very different color, very solid color in these ones. So I like the orange. We've been using a lot of pumpkin pie recently. Both this week and I believe in the celebration week last week we did too. Such a bright color. I kind of thought maybe I should color these Melon Mambo today, but then I really liked the way the pumpkin pie turned out, so we're gonna go with that. Stick with that. Okay, so there's our flowers. Do you guys think those are cute? I think they're super sweet. Alrighty, let's set all those to the side, and we'll bring in our other pieces. So we've got a summer splash. Oh, colored pencils. Yes, that would work too. So Summer Splash card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And if you guys have been following my blog post, you'll notice on there I've been putting all of the measurements for the cards each day for these dino cards. So be sure to head on over there, check it out if you want to recreate any of these. All right, so we've got our card base. And then I went ahead and took a plain piece of basic white 4 by 5 1/4, and I ran it through using the Starstruck Embossing Folder. So let me show you guys this embossing folder without that ring light showing. Can you see that? So it looks like little flowers at first, but inside these little bursts are all stars. And so when I embossed it, this is what you get. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? It's a nice deep embossing, and it's not a 3D one. It's just a regular embossing folder. It's the standard size that we're used to, and it's just a really great embossed image. So I've got that already done ahead of time. We're going to adhere that to the front of our card. Don't forget, if you guys like today's video, hit those thumbs up buttons, the hearts, share the video, help your other Stampin' friends find us and come join us for some fun. Okay. There is the front of our card. So we've got that beautiful layer of embossed paper on the front of our card. And then I'm going to take our designer series paper. Now we could switch it and put it that way, or we could use the circles. What do you guys think you like better? This one kind of to me looks a little bit like, I don't know what the word is, but like it might go with dinosaurs. So let me know which one you guys think would be better. In the meantime, I'm going to take this strip of gray granite, which is 3/4 of an inch wide by 4 inches long. And I'm going to flag the end using my banner pick-a-punch because I have it and I love it. So if you have this tool, you probably use it as much as I do. And if you don't, then you're probably used to cutting them with your paper snips, or maybe you have a different tool to use. Okay, so we'll take our strip here. And I'm going to use the sentiment on the front of the card today that says, "Hope your birthday is dynamite." We're making birthday cards this week because this set is perfect for birthday cards. They'd also be great for Happy Mail cards, or in the catalog they show one that almost looks like a wedding card. Looks so cute. These little dinos. Okay. Hope your birthday is dynamite. All right, so now we're going to come in. Jennifer says to use the circles. So that's the only comment I'm seeing about circles or the other side. So we're going to go with circles. And we'll put dimensionals. So I'm going to put one in each corner. And then I'm just going to put one in the center. Okay. Joan says circles too. Perfect. Okay. So this one, oops. Here's our backing. I'm sure missing my cute little tray that I had for my dimensionals. I was so sad when it broke. All right. So we'll put that on there. Then we're going to take our banner and we're going to stick it across the card like that. So for this one, because there's already dimensionals, the height of a dimensional behind the circle paper, we're just going to stick a couple on this side to keep it nice and even. And then we'll just put, take the lid off. We'll put a little bit of seal on that end. So this is going to go down right about here. So I have it so that there's a little bit of white space over here and then we can see the white through the flagged end over there. Now we'll take our stylish shaped stamp or square. It's not a circle, it's a square. And we'll adhere that. Oh no, I've got my bump has doubled up over here. So we'll take some bump hits, we'll put them on the back. Again, one in each corner, one in the middle. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're gonna have to change this up. I got ahead of myself. We should have actually only put dimensionals on one spot. However, when I go to put, let's explain the situation. So now I'm gonna put this here, and what's gonna happen, these bump hits are gonna sit on top of this already bumped, and these are gonna be sagging down here. So we're gonna have to put double bump hits over here so that it stays nice and level on our card. And we actually probably should remove, if we can, remove that one altogether. Okay. I'm not shy to use bump it, so double bump its don't scare me. It's all good. Okay, so now we'll take this and we're just going to layer the very bottom of our square over top of the banner. Kind of get it centered on the card. And then we'll stick it down like that. Okay, so isn't this cute already? I think it's so sweet. So now we'll take our dino and we're gonna stick her in amongst the flowers like that. And again, I'm gonna use bump it. So this is like a triple bumped card. Might not be the best one to pop in the mail, but you could always eliminate that double bump by just not putting them on this side, which was what I intended to do. But it's all good. So we'll stick her there. Okay, we're gonna finish this front. Yeah, we're not quite done, but we're gonna dress up the inside. We don't want a naked inside. So for the inside of today's card, I'm gonna do the flowers because I think they are so pretty. And they're simple, but they add a lot of like character. Let's go with that. So let's stamp a couple of the flowers there. And we don't want them looking like they're just floating around. So we'll stamp some more of that grass on the bottom. I'll just stick some here. No, it's like it's up on a little bit of hill. We can even add some more in here if we wanted to. We can do whatever we want. It's stamping. So there we go. We have some flowers stamped. Of course, they need some color. So we'll color these ones. We'll do them the same as we did out front. But I think for this one, for the inside, I might switch it up a little. What do you guys think? Should we color the flower itself Melon Mambo? Hi, Judy. Nice to see you. Better late than never. Okay, so we've got our flowers. Now I'm just debating whether we should stick with pumpkin pie or bring in a bit of Melon Mambo and color these guys. Leave me a comment. Which do you prefer? The pumpkin pie or the Melon Mambo? In the meantime, we're going to come here and I'm going to add the bling to the front of this card. So I have the in color resin dots. They come in all the in colors, the 2024, 2026 ones. So here is the Summer Splash. This is a brand new pack that I haven't opened yet, but I do have one that I'm working through. As you can see, I quite like these. So we're going to add these to our card front. Oh, Kathy says pumpkin pie. Okay, so these are super cute, and I'll show you. Remember I showed you these stars, how they're in those bursts like that? So what I thought we would do is take these resin dots and find a couple and stick those over where the not hearts, the stars are. And so it looks like there's a burst around our bling. And I'll show you guys that up close and personal in just a minute. Now this one may not work. Oh, we could put it there. Sure. Okay. So that's what it looks like with those bursts highlighting our resin dots. Isn't that cute? Match the front melon. Okay, well, we have a split. We have pumpkin pie and Melon Mambo. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to match this guy to the front of the card. And then, just because I want to see what it's going to look like in Melon Mambo, we are going to color one of them Melon Mambo. And, you know, pink, you know me in pink. So, what color is it? And now, can you see the difference this Melon Mambo is in comparison to the blends? So there's a much darker, deeper color with the Stampin' Right markers. Do you guys want to see a side-by-side of that? I could show you on my scratch paper here what it looks like, the difference in the color, if you're not familiar. Okay, so we'll take our flowers. And of course, you could stamp something on the inside too. But I'm going to leave this one blank because sometimes I like to write a little extra note. Not always, but sometimes I do. So there is today's card. Let me just show you on a scratch piece. Actually, I'm just going to grab a piece of basic white because it'll be a better contrast. But for instance, this is Melon Mambo. This is a Stampin' Right marker. Okay. And then if I grab my blends, I'm going to take, this is dark Melon Mambo. Okay. So look at the difference. So by having all the markers, so both sets, you're getting like 3 different shades of Melon Mambo. So it really makes for coloring, highlighting, all the different things. If you have all of them, right? You get those different variety. If you just have the blends, then you're going to get these two. The top is Stampin' Right. So isn't that a fun comparison just to see the difference in those 3 Melon Mambo markers? All right. Well, thanks, Jennifer. She says it's another adorable card. Awesome. I love that you guys like these. The dinos are super, super cute. So here was my sample card. And then on this one today, we did a color, one orange and one melon mambo. And on my sample, I just did the orange. So you could do it either way. You can color them any color you want. And you could make this card in all the in colors by switching out the base and the paper and then coloring your dino, or maybe even using different dinos for each one and coloring them with the in colors. It would make for a really fun card set. I just love these darling dinos. Oh my goodness, they are so sweet. So that is today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. And let me get back to my other screen here if my computer will allow me to. There we go. Holy cow, my computer is going to fight me today. I can just sense it. And I have quite a bit of computer work to do today, so hopefully it's going to smarten up. Otherwise, I'm going to reboot it and give it a timeout. So I hope you guys have the very best Friday. Have a great weekend ahead of you. Thank you so much for joining me all week long, sharing the darling dinos. I just absolutely adore them, and I don't believe that this is the last time you'll see them from me. They are, like I said, so near and dear to my heart because they're so cute. So next week, I think we're going to be doing Storybook Friends, but join me back here Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to see what the featured one next week is going to be. And you never know, I may pop in this weekend for a live. It'll be impromptu, so it may just be a surprise. We'll see. I don't really have much planned for tomorrow, so maybe I'll be here live with you guys to stamp with you. Have a wonderful weekend, and again, thank you so much for being here, and I will chat with you real soon. Cheers.